No job,
I had no place to live,
and I have less than 2 weeks left on my visa.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Baran and I'm living in Japan. Yeah, but I used to work in the Philippines. So today I'm going to share my experience when I was living there. So let's go. It's been a year since I talked about my experience living in the Philippines. So, from now I'm going to tell you guys what happened afterwards. Firstly, I'm so sorry that I didn't make the sequel after that video that I made last time. And I've been receiving loads of comments from you guys wanting to know what happened after I quit that job. So I've decided to give you an update on what happened afterwards. And it's going to be my first English video in a long while, so hope you bear with me. I have to go back to the point where I realized this company was a gambling company, right? It was my first day in that company and they showed me around the office. After that, they told me more details about the job and they gave me a contract that they needed me to sign soon. It was a 2-year contract, so I was so scared because the options were limited. Either I work in the Philippines for the next 2 years or I go back to Thailand immediately. That's too risky, right? So I decided to use the limited time I had to find a new job before making a rush decision.
It's like a dream, I dream, build a path for you, for you.
So I decided to search for bilingual job positions, that Thai people can work in. I finally found a job that I wanted on an online website. I first met up with the recruiting agency, so they kind of organized an interview for me with a company in Bonifacio a few days later. I was surprised because I talked to recruitment agency instead of the company that I was going to work for. I misunderstood at first because I thought that I was going to be working in that recruitment agency. But I also found out that Japan also has the same system where agencies are going to be mainly the middleman between you and the company that is going to hire you.
It's like a dream, I dream, build a path for you, for you.
I was surprised when I found out that there was a job for Thai speakers in the Philippines, and the salary was like 2 or 3 times higher than the salary that freshly graduated students in Thailand would get, like 60,000 to 120,000 pesos. But I found out later that the tax that they have on this salary was quite high. My salary was reduced by 30% after taxes. I feel bad for my local Filipino friends because that basically was so much different compared to that of bilingual speakers. The opposite is true if you go to Thailand, depending on the job still, but you earn more if you speak English.
It's like a dream, I dream, build a path for you, for you.
I had my first interview with my boss who was Filipinos. They gave me tests like English, math, psychology. Then lastly, Thai language test. It's like, oh my god. I mean, this actually should come first. That was the first time I met Rachel. Rachel is a Filipino who can speak Thai really fluently. She does her job exactly like how Thai would do it, like writing emails or doing meetings in Thai. It felt so good when I met someone who could speak Thai because it felt like being home again. By the way, Rachel also has her own YouTube channel and Facebook channel, so I hope you guys subscribe to her channels. I will leave the link in the description. Interviews in Japan are pretty much the same, but they usually take a month until you can start working. Whereas in the Philippines, I don't remember how long it took, but they hired me within a couple of days and I start working like just a few days later. I just handed in my passport to the HR department and they would extend my visa and everything, so I honestly didn't need to do anything at all.
It's like a dream I dream, Peter Pan for you, for you.
It's also pretty random how I found my apartment. I had been looking for a place in Bonifacio, so I tried to look for a place that's close to that location. Suddenly, I found a really random post on Zulia.com of girls who were seeking roommates. Then I found this girl named Adin, her boyfriend, and another girl called Tricia, and this nice apartment in Taguig. Oh my god, I love this swimming pool a lot. You know, I remember going to this swimming pool almost every evening after work. The rent was around 20,000 pesos, if I'm not mistaken. So it was really a good price. I paid about 5,000 pesos because we shared for a living room and 2 bedrooms with a modern design. It's quite spacious and only takes about 15 minutes, I guess, from there to Bonifacio. Adin is now in Dubai. I remember that most of my Filipino colleagues based in the Philippines also had a dream of working abroad. My channel is most likely going to be about my life in Japan, vlog, or whatever I experienced and been through as a foreigner living here, as well as my experience living in the Philippines. So I hope you guys stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. Okay, see you again. Bye bye.